nso aba be cancer sanso na Prince Henry Ankra enso so ewo ha mpenifo nwa akwaba
yenua
che bibia e kama
obadi adaruma twani ampo adaruma ye won kwa ye wa hoden ye gina ye nan so amembu fun ne de ekoso de na so so twedi ampo ye yadom ye nya nkwa de abetina ha de a ye bedi nkomo ni a kire nsi no magana for nati ase say ya ton ye color TV akoto black and white ye wo man bia na wo man no ye simpuntu kwan so ena obi di atro dada ko hie propaganda edi futuro be gu omani enne nyambabunu ato omuni sese Ghana ban na nkasa dani tutubotom ni ogina kwantimfi mbabunu apa adwuma mo adwuma ni bi nye na so de sahye mo botom am kakra wane na wasantu na wasan sere mo aka ho ye ponzi scheme aban a enne mbabunu tutu mo botom enne mbabunu odada omji omusika enne mbabunu otufutu ogomani chiro so pa adwuma mo maya nya adwuma bi na opo mo maye ne mo musika kakra mo abrenya no enne opedi nti o man ni de sese oye na abeto ye so ahokyire a abeto ye so nsema ye kan se o man ni sika sema yeye so o man ya ni sika sema yeye dachi timamufo ni mfili sa effect no say electricity say ye water say ya hempiade mpo ayese ya toto ya tete eye petrol ani fuel ne so no ene ahempiade no dada na akufo ado ho na ho ne bi na ho ebi po di atum ebi po di akosoro nti dachi bebi sa ho say ye koye ana ye baye o man fun ben na sebi penifo mo animu nie ndc fo e di abebo asema ye ti hu nti odwene ho a na ya reho kokwa akuafo de na chese butwam bobo se ne ye di won ye wu awudie ayete se na wanya bia mo wase a uja bo ne kro no dachi wanya bia mo wase a ija bo ne kro no enti no o man ni de
ya shase ni na kwa bana isi a o matisi
ye won kwa na me daro man susu nti ye be kwa 2028 Ghana ni bi o temi bia no nsuo mpan otwe senia onu nsuo entwen ope senia na nado aban ni ye no no dachi ye di tumi she Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oba be ye amana efe say de e ya traban e ya QNet aban e ya 419 aban e ya Ponzi scheme aban a tutubotom aban a waba ono omo adwuma ye o kakra she obotom so obetutu michia watiefo nyina anopai me mo machi soso
Prince akwaba
yenua topic na sana as we hit to do is a MPP yo one ye did ayent wonka
one ye did
one ye did ayent wonka obi ehun so wo ho omuntu mboazu kwanu wa
mo di kan twa 1 year
ewa na 1 year mpuni never got 12 years 16 years ya o ma hyase ntem akwanu wa oso mto mboase o ti ase minu ezia na komade na ezia o so komdo wa o kasapa ya o so kombo ma o kasa o to mboase wa ye yani me de ya me ho ye ya me adom dom ama ban
wa me so kama
dom ama ban no eno yo makoye o se na o si a fine
one main kama
fugu ya shani kama
dachi ya we say
well look fine bi a guy o ka say ahoden wo ho ne mpomu ya den because amemo ni koye o di fine is oda the light so o di ase never dun so sa o si an light so pa
dachi my boss studio charge me phone
enti
and me charge me phone bisa no say ne ba
oh my enti ne ho ye me aso me ho ye Ghana for ye nyina e be show on cry bibi akoso fine e gidi say John Ama membo no ne se na esi kwedie saa na e be kodia na je say Ghana ha ye beti de na ye nuanu mo atron opposition a cheye pa
mo na mo space no quickly to we free ho mame issues regarding entokwa ekoso ewo the Middle East and versus ahodo a ewo say eba ebeto just say kura the shippers authority mo hwa charge Ghana say obi di ade eba mo charge be $10,000 to $2,000 and amodi aba kan ensem no say important na che
yeah my das my mention no atiefo Ghana Shippers Authority, you need vessels, you need ships. In the shipment ecosystem, so be a business or be a person a shipment or shipping line ho. Non shipping line and your agreement and terms and the payments. What you say? We don't own vessels. So on what basis no be back I say shippers authority charge $1,000 or $1,500 for shipping a container. And memsa. And I don't count much.
Yes, what you say.
Obi a person ya shipment or shipping line ho. Shipping line actually will say so person won ship on your from Rotterdam, Embra, Tema, Porter. You bet you $2,000 and I bet you $3,000. No, I say what Tim so. So okay, market can see any baby at $2,000. They are much of your money there at the amount now your money be do. Shippers Authority, your mandate is to regulate the activities of shippers and shipping service providers. So between the shipper and the shipping service providers, in that chain, they are dotted shipping service providers or more activities and they are regulated. So let emphasis say wo any menu abuati na mo person mo shipment. Mo shipment na mo de ba onya problem on the only vessels. Onya problem and asset also $2,000 na also bejo no. Na bi o be do na afi $100 bi asan beka ho. On tiase a obetumi abe complain am my then shippers authority will come in.
Okay.
Ono so o de ne ka untua ne ka wa chesi wa ne sanka ne sika anani container bi ayira opeso report o betumi abe report am shippers authority and we can help him as well. Otiase that's our business.
Okay.
Yeah da I didn't hear we call Facebook I say shippers authority charge emergency conflict emergency surcharge because ntukwa SC Iran inti for charge. Then quickly we have to come in and follow up. First of all, before a bear act, we act on complaint. We be complaint beba, then follow up. By who was social media, we decided to follow up. And the shipping line is for say once as in the shipping business, it exists. Anytime there's an emergency like this, they just announce, and as soon as they announce, the system triggers the charges. It will be a shipment, I come there and I will do a shipping about 30 days. It affects the system automatically charges the person. Once there's a conflict and there's a charge coming up, the shipping line doesn't bear the cost alone. They share the cost with the shippers. What do I say? Okay. So the moment they announced it, their system automatically apply the cost.
Okay.
You get it? And who you not follow up, baby sound in Chimuno. And yes, bo, untime yesa. Before I bear son, or so sensitize it or customers and as a shippers. What you say? We could be on any plans here, we so about $2,000 or when I said $1,000 I account. How do they pay? And any more transi, any more cassa, and almost so. Dear, I think I will be shipping. And no dear, on be charge. But say be a bedroom dada, and I will charge you $1,000 now, and you bear refund. What you other that on bear refund yama, unto your answer, Omunyang Kojo. And so, and only an amount, the authority at 2 or 1 fee say, be I
don't know, the explanation meaning say there is a shipping lines, based on that emergency in Tianabia or Kofa, what if you baby bar, and Canina, Kabi, and so fat. Attack credit.
That's right.
That's right. But because of Intokwanin so do Kofa Lubu.
That's right.
Now, I don't know Emma cost increase.
It depends shipping terms, shipping agreement, when there's such an emergencies, sa cost neba. A basa shipping line on will not bear the cost. Or ne shipper no so a beche. To be more crasso, boo, as a mercy new until or 17 found no money in fact. Iran, a debia no quack of fat. This side in Tiaka crab about to also take a cram, menjaka. What you say? But before Bayer San, also to me boa money. What you say? No, did could be ansana was that is our charge. But almost system automatic. The moment they announced it in a pet, and the system automatically apply those charges. Emergency conflict charge. Apply. So now what they are saying is say, Uba, be a they have a way of doing a refund for you. And that's what
Okay. And let's zoom down to our topic for today.
Oh, that's it. Now zoom down, say.
Hey, I don't want
to can't ship us or trade us. Come on, me tell us zoom down. Why won't I?
Oh,
man come here. That should be once I am here. Hey, now that's
shippers shippers
now does it not affect me the things they import into the country? That's why a big mistake. I am a big beneficiary of whatever goes on within the shipping value chain. As a citizen of this country, I agree so my Ghana there, ye manufacture bibia, nemu ye boko Togo da boka. Near the importers are Kofani Maba, non Kofani Maniba, ye Piakama Timamufo, Amanphobia, Moman, so near Jumaya dear. Near my import by the workers for a Kamibi. I am a key stakeholder in the effect of what is happening in the shipping industry. I mention Amagin, Sametiha, Edika, have to speak for Donald Ghanaian, have to speak for myself. Nti ni sem no kan ni mu wa kire mu die nti mu kire nyina ko ni se e ya mpasa mpanyampa e ka fufuru bia beda hye peso so e no kra na nya no kre ba hwe narrative no sha ase na asif se nyampa ye ko hu no Facebook na nya no kre se wa mu adua mbomu ya communication na ho ye no tufu togu wani ba fe se nyampa se ya tu so no kre wo ma ni se no kre wo ma ni se ya tu enso man Ghana de nka minyim no BBC amanoni ankenka yen na efem aboa de asoro boa e di agora nke fa ye ho ben me pa che wo efem aboa se asoro niam aboa e din a nke efem aboa de fa ye ho ben sano mampani no
entoko esi wo Iran
entoko bitumi asi wo Togo kran fa me ho o mampani otisesi a wo me ya ti ase se o man Ghana se BBC o amanoni enkan o mampani otisi memo video ni sisi a me de mi tumra no ma kiresie wankasa bobi na tie me di video ni be ma o
owia bo owia o de mawa ya
me di video ni be ma o
wonso hwehwe ba o mia de na o kan ni mame
ba mia nkan bibia ye ba mia ye Ghana man pani
o de mawa na o
ba Ghana man pani
hwehwe ba o mia de na ko ma o asem
dachi what mo ba mia Ghana man pani
o jasem o kan
dachi
me ba jo
hwehwe ba o mia de na o bo o kan na di kan bo ne de na ansa o bo jon
dachi me ba what to aba ama
o de mawa obi a o se na phone
oh me bi so wasem
o use 3 phones
me bi so wasem what to aba
o use 3 phones
what to aba mia so me Ghana man
o use 3 phones
dachi obi a to aba ama ba mia so me Ghana man pani ana
o use 3 phones nti so use 3 phones
abasa na wa ba
obegbo ne de na bo ba o mia de na ansa no abo jon
in fact the Omama kan ye any the Baumia kan ye Baumia says so in opposition John Mahama said what he said in opposition enti ukotu Mahama de say Mahama say o hwe de Russia Ukraine war
onanga san enye
enti
open to me no ma
based on the
Mahama kan o kire ye say sento kwasi Russia Ukraine war o be fa plane be fi akwa Ukraine over 7,000 kilometers enti sanse mu na ye kan se be ye nyai kan na Russia and Ukraine any Ghana o twaka ben e ba ne say na Iran any Israel any Ghana tumi nya twaka
ya asema kan me nchiro mu wate
e ba ne say any
me nchiro ma no wi ansa ma nchiro
na ye ti ye mem na say Russia Ukraine entumi nkan man Ghana e ba ne say na
Israel honorable Setekpe
entumi oh
Setekpe had presented a budget
oh Henry
oh me ba ma nchiro mu
yes ma no nsi
ma nchiro mu Setekpe had presented a budget oh we presented a budget with the cost
mo here Facebook here me
and na cocoa prices assign
mampani na nu
one assign the entire budget what you say and then you came and say so oh bo what we presented at parliament for the budget ni already you know since your prices of cocoa assign wa amanone what you say and they be affect your budget and na menua baomia be kan say eh bo adan na asemasi amanone a atra ko divoa na affect Ghana
yes
oh sometimes mo media nso mo nka nokre
oh
nka asem o okay na nka wo putu nka o sanka dum ne mic
that nche ba ne sen
o ti asem baomia say
that che ba ne sen that che ba ne sen
baomia make that statement the was on opposition e bi sa akura say hey enti say yes external forces to be right
to atra ko divoa ama besi Ghana
yes at that time
eno na ho ba ba mu a afa di ono ohunu se
Mahama ni na ya dey
say say extra force to me affect Ghana
extra force
ala ye kai no
eno na Mahama so e ka in the say all can so make that statement when the MPP were making that argument, say, look, Russia-Ukraine war, COVID, they are high and near or say, the Russia-Ukraine war cannot be the reason why we are going through this war.
Yeah, of course, because now I'm a war phone and never. What you saying? Now Russia-Ukraine war, you ran into Omari and the full price. I buy when I was one cabana, you turned 22 cities.
That's it. Hey, I know.
So I buy way and that's what was what. I mean, a MPP are buying and that's what was what. And cabana, you took for 22 cities. Now, Gomodi, I say Iran into Quano. Okay, Russia-Ukraine war started and Nuna watch you. And Nuna wouldn't be an eye affected. Now we have overspent your budget for during the elections. Campaign time. 2020 campaign. Now you are overspending, which affected Ghana. What you say? And now already Kadujo. Esi Ghana for Ansana Russia Ukraine war no there esaba and now President Mahama say hey and Russia external forces are affected. Yes, it affected us. Name momuno abanfo and that is what at that time as anka otutu ni oma ye ya enka emfa ye nkosi be bia ye desi me no ka say Russia Ukraine war afa na mu ayedin. Oh, money, yeah.
Russia
Ukraine war. I found a more yet. Messas I had to Iran. What is it? 10.46. And your tax and credit back on one Kaminokas and get to 9.46.
When did tax in the cow? That's tax in the cow.
Of course.
Many tax in the cow.
Of course. Minokas and Kamana, I thought 9.46. So, and yet, sometimes the external force, no, a bear affect here. Name mum, who build all shocks here. The impact now will be Yano. Oh, Yanisa. That is the point. And not President Mahama at the time was saying, that's the point.
Okay.
That's it.
Obi.
That's it. No correct. Ayabako.
Now, this is also not topic now.
No, topic. There have been a such person authority assembly bill.
That's a person. Person, my children. She have been watching me say, they make children say, Obia and fa complain number. But through the initiative, my boss, Professor Rans, for example, I know he was very proactive. I know.
Yate.
Oh, yeah.
Yate.
Let's be
let's not do this. Sometimes you fear. As I'm sometimes when these are personal stuff, let us do intellectual discourse. What you say?
Let's stick to our talk, but for the purposes of our listeners, no?
For the purposes of your listeners, for the education, the edification and clarity of your listeners. Send a beer ye di bobe mom. Now come with number tiasie no. No kure woman is o man Ghana your men bia bibisi amanonia enkayen. Ghana man pani obeji tumi wo yensem de o ka kire ye no no. Se ono ontiasie. Say ye baby now full plane if you Ghana go Ukraine over 7,000 kilometers. A ban is saying
Benja ne
marenka. Is it a statement of fact or not?
There's a premise. So don't let him say that. When you know the truth. No.
Mama,
don't let him be saying that when you know the truth. No, don't let him say that. You know, when they are standing for Ghana.
The issues are simple.
When external forces affected the cocoa prices.
The time now the issue of Russia-Ukraine war. You told them say affected Ghana.
Then why
the question will be that. The question is that. If you know when you were in government,
yes,
external forces affect whatever happens in this country.
Exactly.
why do you now sit in opposition
Fantastic
and
question.
say it does not affect?
I'm a power sim. It's not being yacha. It's not being yacha. Mami nyano.
What is the topic?
Henry,
Topic in the same.
Mami
Are we coming to discuss Baumiantro? So let's talk about
recruitment in Toronto. Come with your position. Essence of Mukomu.
And then they are here.
Say Q-net abai. Yenka Tronji to me. Now to me.
And they are here.
To Bemu bottom. But back to this particular subject matter. You want Bemu no
position. 1 minute.
You want Bemu no more position.
I said no. There be the me pasa won kan no.
Yes. So once I sit here, I listen.
Don't just don't just listen. You are part of the conversation. You are part of the conversation. Don't allow him to spill lies. What can from to Ghana for? No. Ghanaians know that. Ghanaians will be there. They will be there. You see, they are me. No. Ghanaians are fair because I know.
Wait.
Ghana for the better.
Of course. And now they know the truth.
Mami come as an MPP communicator. You are an NDC communicator. I am here and I'm supposed to moderate the conversation. Those who are listening will listen and make fair judgment.
And I'm also saying I'm also saying
my duty.
I'm also saying that
is to be able to ask
he won't
all
say
the necessary
he won't say anything that will damn them. On can be beer.
That is why you are here.
That is no. You are also here. You should be a fair arbiter.
Yes,
and say that. Hold on.
I will ask all the
questions. You are here, don't allow him to spill the lies.
Demands.
Why spill lies? We're nothing. I'll be clarified.
Yes.
No, we don't do that.
No, wait.
Stop him and say the
and the listeners adjudicate.
Oh no.
Wait.
No, I won't sit here allow him. So I bet trying to throw you and send you.
Otherwise, we cannot make progress. You see, all we need to understand is that he speaks. If you think, say, what can be and yet no
yes, put him on the spot.
A lot of things
I will ask that question. Then it is your duty to come and say
I know my duty.
Fantastic.
I'm saying
fantastic.
That you this
allow him to make the point and come and put the punches in his submissions. Catch that. So,
that's it.
Yes.
Back to the subject matter. You want Bemu no more position. Omo chere say external factors do not affect Ghana. You because they have an impact on Ghana. By any of Ghana for Joma Semidi, say ebo nukure external factors has no effects on Ghana. And a Ghana for 2 cents to Obama to the tune of 2 million difference. As far as we are concerned as Ghanaians, the status quo is that Ghana because Wamanonia and Kayen, Yaman Penyo Tisui, he rode on the back of that and came to power. It is only fair. Say as president of this country, Sassam no can then run, and ne ensisa obesen jina so on that principle. No akache Ghana for say misremu shepers authority near cost no nsem yen $4,000 bi anka
but in this case
the shippers authority wait. Regulating the space, the shipping space.
The shippers authority don't impose costs.
We don't own vessels.
They don't impose costs. In this aspect, you who is supposed to import, it is a choice.
Meba, just listen to the train of thoughts.
Because your time.
Who's the topic now? Is our own nothing. Can you say, baby, I'm strength. Everyone say, how it wants to be head.
Ebani say no maya. Because I'm an onia enkayen. Then we hear to Abama when you
say, and I make sense. Even President Mahama in opposition.
I'm in opposition. I may send 1 year better than
President Mahama admitted that COVID-19 affected Ghana.
Oh, President Mahama
gave a caveat. Yes, he admitted.
Mr. Mo,
when he was in opposition. No.
That's Mr. Mo why he's saying
COVID-19 affected Ghana.
Mr. Mo video.
He gave a caveat. He gave a caveat.
COVID-19 has no effect on Ghana.
That's it.
Mr. Mo another video. Mr. Mo another video.
He gave a caveat. Sir, I am
Mr. Mo another video.
How they have overspent in 2020 election and no COVID-19 in other countries.
Because all of a sudden, Omaya Amanonin Samin to Kayen. That's all of a sudden, you won't change because Amanin Sama. Hey, any among phone your mububi. Let's
go on our topic. In fact, the messages that are coming here, it is not helping. I said, I'm on for and tea and can.
I'm on for Henry's not being a gentleman. He's not allowing me to articulate my point. I sat here and listened to him talk. He should accord me the same decorum. he should call me the same respect.
Let's go on.
Let me make my point. However unsavory, however he thinks my point doesn't help him. When I'm done, I'm sure
and
I'm
saying
giving
that
opportunity
once I
to rebut.
And no. You don't need to lie before I come and rebut.
And he said what he said. That's not me. But I gave him the latitude to say what he has to say.
Interjected.
I think I make come as one person make come as for the
last 10
15
years. Let's
go.
The point needs to be made.
Let's go.
That and forcefully so. O man penny oti so sesi yen. O pick to me when say no catch yen say. Bibia ni wekoso amanonia
that you have already said.
Intino ne ekoso sesi ano eye nanado aman ene ba omia ban sebe ne fun a eye entina ahoche na oman Ghana ye komu no no oba bebu oman na ye oman ni ye oba ye nyame ncha de ye nya etumi hu wobu oman na ye dollar ijane nan so inflation ijane nan so fuel abafem gold mu ton na moboka mbabuni mu adwuma nye tuso mbotom niema na ekoyi e ba ne say na kwantimfi ade a chinye de nsem ekoso amanone abeta oman Ghana. Na shippers authority for now are negotiating say yentu shipping cost man am yentu shipping cost mu am mpani ati so ma yeti asese o man Ghana bibia nkan yen same na wo kan ne ka cho sampa bibi kan yen but Ghana for na ji wasem atum amenne una ye mampani e ba ne say na afidie abano ne sem
recruitment
Ghana for muntum nda mampani Mahama is in charge bibia nu amama no ye be kon man Ghana we are insulated
recruitment
for munya hu hwi mutini e be twa bia fi so aka ho
recruitment
amembo fun recruitment bibia anya ya say bibia enya ya say obeboa aban bi amanaba tumi ne sabeka tumi na ne sabeka tumi no obom pempen obo anan ba ofie no betina se ka cho say ebu to abama me na to abama me 24-hour economy beba embebu na mo pay djuma ye formula saying 311 or say 133 me dey me who say football formula or say edian you na asiechira ne say e be bia nwuma ama Ghana mbebunu no o menye bia ye o menye bia so menye aye ne mohum prensa aban ba tumi mu ne ya ba ko ne say ne dikan adwuma na o man mbebunu bi nye ye kakra no so a o man pani akufo do aban form adwuma to the tune of over 45,000 Ghanaian youth. Ya pomo mu na kote fie.
That is per the audit. That is also not accurate information.
But don't figure near saying
because report from the buy.
Figure near saying.
And Crawford omo pamo omo edi free edumemu I think was almost 500 people.
Please.
This is official figure.
Please.
This is official.
That with the greatest of respect. That with the greatest of respect.
Figure.
Official nonsense with the greatest of respect.
Official.
There are about yes. Official nonsense with the greatest of respect, and I say this without any equivocation or whatsoever. What is over 45,000 Ghanaian youth?
Let me ask you the
have
question.
Been sacked.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you the question. Let me ask you the question. On what figure are you speaking?
On what figure am I
when
speaking?
It comes to the 24,000?
Yenimum, we have collected the data. Yenimum
from where?
Official figure. Yes, so official figure. I am to talk about you. Who be from where? Official figure no munya wahi.
More official
figure no munya wahi.
Oh, now say
Ghana for do na ya pamo munya. We have their data.
More employee in Crawford.
Ghana for it's Ghana for near pamo munya. We have their data. Yenimum munya. We have their data. We have their numbers. We know where they live. They are real people to the tune of 45,000 youth. What pamo mo fi adwuma. Number 1. Number 2, adwuma so o bo so ba de bema mabunu no. Enwuma no ba ye o ma babunu ba kokura adwuma ye. O man pani ko so na nansan ya parliament. Atro ko DSL last year, over 1 million Ghanaian youth adwuma no. One say that power with security recruitment. One man babunu maku 1 million adwuma. E ba ni sell over 500,000 youth are scrambling for security job of 5,000.
One man less than 2 years.
It's in the apamo ye ndi atifie no. That's it. Want Akufo-Addo yan to abama ni o bamia nya bemo.
This youth in
bamia nya bemo. No munya adwuma nye na obedada om. Say ne Akufo-Addo ne bamia ye no entumi mboa om. Enso so yetumi ma 45,000 adwuma e ma opamo makote na fie. Abanya o ma mabunu adwuma no. Otumi ma 45,000 adwuma e ma oba ye wayi omodi akokote na fie. Sa aban na wo so ba be ma mabunu adwuma mo no. 45,000 na you on kote na fie nche no be fa adwuma wo be fa 5,000. Na TV 45,000 me be ka sen. Enti no me anu mienu aban de tutu ho a hwan na ebuo mbabunu no. That becomes a critical question. Say ne ekoso ne say ye wo QNet aban, ye wo 419 aban, ye wo Ponzi scheme aban. Ponzi scheme aban ne chese aban o ye tutu botomini. ono a so bo adwuma no babunu so kakra hye obotom unim say 220 cedi form no motoye no enye no kwa ne ka babunu boy you there are other requirements are be fulfill obetwa passport pictures and we kabo dudo na so ebetu kwan fi bebi omo no aba center ho ba betro eye exams no omo betro omo fie so be hia internet connection ni nyina eye kabo until all together no 220 Ghana cedis we first we not the cabo 500 Ghana embebunu abosa ka yi nyina so mo pa adwuma aban so nim say adwuma ba be fa nipa eye 5000 pe ade na omo apply wi a you 5000 na normal 5000 no etuas application form no
but the modalities of this recruitment even under the MPP
It's not me that is why the Ghanaians voted me out. They voted for NDC so Oba no Oba be improve system no. Send NDC ban. The MPP here na be no be here. You talk money be here. We should have let the MPP government to continue. Send nyama na MPP here no. And we be na John Mahama person be here. Inti you talk man for o be here. Why did we take the MPP home? And ka we send MPP to aso. Na ne here na ke ekoso here. O say your boss Oba be send him any reset. Don't forget to. This is a president who campaign on agenda of reset. No person Chinese or mind Ghana Akufo-Addo aban ayo mind Ghana ne fun. Ne fun ni to no ba no ba bi o man ni. Na nti fun na ro ye no. Fun na bi ne kan kra bonsense na ba be ye dia. Ye to ba ma se bra na be ye den. Ghana fo mabunu to santene to ba ma NDC aban Mahama so mra no be ye dia. MPP ho na wo ya ne ye. Ena mo se ye ho ayi enko ye enko tena fi na Ghana fo apom akọ tena fi na se wa ba ba gitumi na se ne MPP ye no ne kan fun essence na ba ye dia ba gitumi ne ye den. The simple matter is embebu na aban abom krono no when you be amoasi aye mo ne krono form sika mo back. The government should refund that 220.
So do you have the moral right to be able to do that?
I have the moral
when in
right.
Your time.
I have the
when these same allegations and
yes,
then
I have the moral right to ask
never.
for that because maybe what na Mahama complaining say nyame ye ni nye no. Na me ka say ye no Ghana for ni tie na sem. Say you no can na ye. Until we all be asking is your can opposition. Waba be mu he should do that.
But someone can say oba
osia there be osia men boni yebu na efun. Security recruitment nyan ka membo na yebu no or make a statement say membo na yebu no na num ton his own words say membo fun those are the words Mahama used in security recruitment e ka membo no an ka membo no in security recruitment ya ban so na ye fun or na ban so e ye fun kun since any dey ne be ye wabo man na no mbo man ye he campaigned on an agenda of reset say we are going reverse because the sheer scale of this scam e bien say Akufo-Addo aban no na so no say Akufo-Addo aban na ye fun now so any dey e fun kun se na nado be ye no nti omanga na ekoya na ye ban kosi kode enkoda Ghana for ya ton ye color TV akoto black and white ya tena ma papa we dia tro adada ene afutu abegu ye ni agi tumi ene bebu ni twa adwo 24-hour economy ye hu so security recruitment anwen ne se enne bebu na ye show mo bo se 24-hour economy buy be mo cheap electricity ama om dia ye nwuma ni ye se mo ye foundries ebe irrigation adwo ebe tutu irrigation wells ni bi kwa cocoa farms no be irrigation ebe provide cheap energy ama hairdressers ama barbers ama the palm for sankofo ni nyane electricity ya tum over 30%. Ebo na o share ye so betetin kania no so nya bia adwuma no obaye no say bon wadi so ana woni so ye okwa come say IMF conditionalities another lie atro
are we not under IMF?
Yes, but there is no IMF conditionality that says that increase electricity prices. Conditionality be anyhow. In fact,
an adjustment every quarterly
reflecting the factors that affect the energy cost. Nyama miensa and affect electricity cost in Ghana. Nyama miensa, fuel price, me bwana memwa, inflation, me bwana memwa, and forex rate, me bwana memwa. Se me no ka say fuel no, ye de mom no, na ye 4.99. Sorry, 14.99. And then me no ka say, o se anya 1 cedi kran ka 9 point something. The fuel no swati who me bwana memwa. Inflation, ye de mom na 23.7. And then me no ka say inflation ye 3.3, 3.2%. Inflation me de ma wo no. Me de ma wo no. That is the critical point. Me de ma wo no. Na inflation ye 23.7. And then inflation ye 3.3. And so what to say, who forex me de ma no na ye 14.7 and the forex no me de ma January check na ye 14.7 and the forex no me no ka say e ye 10 e ye 11 maybe crowd ye udi agrokwa benya ne 9 Sani ma mi say e de to anyina ma hodi mu electricity mu no sani ma mi say ni nyina swate I am for say sani ma ne so pija electricity bo no pejam that's a simple question e ba ne say na niam aye hweso e de to kanea ene nso bo mu ni nyina ba fam nanso so o man pani we ni aban fun we e pija electricity bo no o man fun mo kiro eye illustrative question hwe o man ganafo ya e big mistake akoto aba ma ban fun sebi yesi atiye ma refie ohedi akufo ado ne ba o me handle o man hihye o man niam ma Russia Ukraine bebo mu covid bebo mu aya no se ahu esunsuaso enkanyen na nu nti aban hu be ye ahi no mu beji tumi na enne o mu hwe anim se che o mo se dia saka kire se the effect of Ukraine the effect of Iran any Israel any America conflict nti o man hu be kire mo Ghana ni bia si aban hu eye QNet aban eye 419 aban eye aban a hwe kokko akuafo hu hia wo babunu hu hia no ene dokon no kra no se dokon bo ayede no dokon bo akoso nkiram no ka enya ska bi nto meko ni tomato si kwa ye tomato si bi kwa fa ntwi meko no what kind of country are we building?
Thank you.
What kind of sham of a country are we building?
This is happening largely because of the alarming rate of unemployment. It is gradually becoming a serious threat to our national security. The states must urgently devise a sustainable and practical measures to confront and reduce unemployment. May God bless us all. Also, good morning, greetings to the incoming MP, Nana Prince Ankra Kwesi. We ended by. I will get time to read the commentary on Facebook. I won't say baby about, but Prince Mamemna also. The recruitments and its issues are rising. There have been some
quick one. No, before he comes in, I said
Ketia is not the subject matter.
Ketia has made commentary on the recruitment. He has made commentary on the recruitment.
In fact, there have been yesterday, for example, on my phone lines, I had NDC polling station chairman complaining of the fact that omunko da akra eri omunko twa exam no nya resource ohunu di wetwa ebeba yesi e be pending ebeba yesi qualify obesa check bi disqualify, some are even disqualified at all. Looking at the huge number, almost 500,000 our more far forms, and he didn't see only 5,000 out of this number. And he made that point, said, look, the MPP was doing the same, and Ghanaians thought that it wasn't right until a Tuabetiao. Why is the NDC repeating
doing worse? Not repeating, doing worse
to be the status quo?
Yeah, me that's you see, I am me ya. Say MPP for one kase. Otie me.
Chopa.
1 year penny o. Yeah. 1 year. Ya ko baby ya. And then team for John Ekase. Oh, Papa, no, sometimes minimum or some of them man could in so for.
I used to be in Kazim view.
Oh, no, MPD no Fatano. Yeah, in team for Joe.
Reverend Team for Joe.
See, Obiane de Nyame, a friend is on me. The dear so for ye. Team for John Ekase beam. Sometimes on your mama or yet to do. Your mama yet too much. And Team for Joe should be behind bars. I know the time to said go can I be see a time mark you see. And Team for Joe. I know time to say you the cocaine I be see time mark you see. There be when this me I'm sorry. In Team for Joe so kasa wo krom. Yeah. Sometimes if you want to see the value of the message, look at the messenger.
At home minimum tax.
And this is young people I say, call opposition obia pese ateninka because obia pese o relevant. What do you say? Enti bibia na dia batum. Ebe na nam no to discuss about asaman Team for Joe aka. Unko de ni sofo. Hey, sometimes now sorry makra me hwa am say na o de nkra na ekoso.
Henry should speak to the issue. Mbebuna 500,000 Juma. Or you should speak to that and stop the personal attack on the team for
the same person. And I say, your friend is saying, you need defense minister. Intina, omo ko po, ya chichi omu. Entinka, sabi onyankopon fa papa ekransi former minister waka baby defense minister on mane boama. Entinka oda so ye minister anko obedi omachi akọ. Yeah, media mon hwe bibi. You see, sometimes me yeah. And Tim Ford should not even be speaking in this country.
Or a member of parliament.
So what? Emfata no mpo.
Emfata is
these are people. And someone can throw. What's what can baby that? No, I'm coming. No. Oh, don't interject me. Let me flow. No. We are discussing an issue and Tim Ford has raised. And they said when he was speaking, I was here.
There are people. You see, these are members.
I will not let you enter.
Who people voted for.
And I'm telling you that sometimes if you want to value the message, look at the messenger. If you want to put value on the message, look at the messenger. And when Tim Ford speaks, it carries no weight. Nobody should even be discussing what Tim Ford says. Otiano say, "Yet Kokana besi tema." The man carries raising national security issue. Why are you bothered? That guy should have been in jail by now, if not because of parliamentarian or some immunity. By now, the guy should be in jail. Why are we even discussing Tim Ford? Sometimes I'm pitying the church members. We should not even be discussing what this guy says. Some of the questions were said, you should give me the diameter of a volleyball court. Didn't some of them apply to be sportsmen?
Or did all of them apply? Will it be fair to those who didn't apply to be sportsmen?
So is that question out of context?
Of course, completely out of context.
Mamma mia. Me say, you see, these are people we do not even. You see, I'm telling you that they are looking for scandals. They are not getting. Inti bibiki tuwe bipe bam na okwebio umawurejirem na gigi na gonna afford this cash because now nobody is listening to them. Yeah, what did I mention? So for me, these people they lack the credibility. And they say etio mompo. And they say etio mompo. It is all Tim Ford when Tim Ford speaks. Nobody should even be listening. Me say President Maman or yet do. Papa no yo. And by this time, that man should be in jail. Yeah. See, let us look why the number. See, I don't have issue with the numbers. I do not have issues with the numbers at all. Menoka say, OTA, or the upper announce it. Say you have a vacancy for one slot. I will studio her and tell me the number of people that will apply.
You get many people.
A lot. In fact, if you look at HR systems, you should have a lot of people applying so that you get the best out of the best.
For applying.
That's the make out team. So for me, I have no issue with the numbers. In fact, it's good to have a lot of numbers applying so that we get the best out of the best. So what is this about the numbers? What is this about the numbers? Don't ask yourself here. See, in fact, even the number, the age limit was 25. What do you mean? 25, we moved it to 35. Is it not 10 years difference?
That is right.
It tells you that, in fact, they are within that 10 years difference. Nipa 35 years could apply. Previously, Nipa 25, up to age 25, and Uncle to me apply. That balloon the numbers.
Now who caused
that? But what did I mention? It's because who caused that? Because there's a reset to make sure that a lot of people apply. Yente Kromia. And now when you be a wofi, I remember now baby sanso when you saw or military training, or police training. What downful, or classmate, and counting now more here, you man. Baby sanso when you so called now baby say no quarter bang. Yet on forms that bang. Today, the process of applying to be in the security services is, baby, everybody can apply under their government. Obi ante. What did they make any? Obi ante. Obetwa when you say ohwe unua no behwe na onam okọ training. Ne aton slot, ya the slot ama omo losing your call rounds. Was that not part of the issues and omo for no raise here? That they wanted their people to join the security service. Mem oba na ya best sanko for be near do omo. It was part of the reason why they lost the elections. It was part of the reason they lost. And think first Nanka wanted under President Mahama, he had made sure say the process of applying to be in the service is visible for everybody to see. Say Ghana ni babunu bia na ni one odana kuma so a person apply no bet me apply bi. Under them bisabiem then a man numbers in the course 2016 Omba power 2017-2018 from 2019 up until 2024. What they say? Yeah, publicity recruitment. Kasaye no want to from 2019 they never published.
There was a backlog.
A huge backlog.
They were picking the people from the backlog. And you ever say an ADA, it said the year, move on 5,000 now. The 100,000 now I can't chill. These are backlog on my medical. So if these people pass medicals, now say you are able to pick only 5,000. It is incumbent on you. Say the next recruitment process you will do. The people who call medicals no mu pass here now. You want to be uncle training. No, you are obligated to give them the opportunity.
Uncle from way, how did they apply? How did they apply? Have you asked yourself?
Apply, saying.
Oh, I'm asking you. I'm apply. What system did they use to apply?
I'm giving you this current example.
I'm telling you why the numbers now. I've told you, sir. I don't have issue with the numbers. We are seeing this because 2019 up until 2024, you need recruitment. What do I say? So obviously, a lot of people who will have the desire to be in the service, numbers will go up. I've given you the age limit, I'm increasing to 35. I've told you about the fact that after 2018, our year recruitment from 2019 to 2024, they never did again. Sure. They say, for me, if you want somebody to speak about this issue, there's one MPP. Yanti kroma ana samia woku say omo ba ba mu a untua hwe ana odi adwane o de say omo mutua o under them omo mantumi an qualify omo refane omo scam o
dabi
internet
o te say omo ba ye no omo be recruitment omo anji sikara
internet
they were charging us at that time. It was 5,000.
Today the system is good. Today, we are seeing the fruit of resetting agenda. Today, anybody who has the desire, in fact, when they picked unemployment, youth unemployment rate, rising from 8 to 15%. Youth unemployment, by the time they were leaving government, it was from 8 to 15.
And age not saying.
From 8 to 15.
And age not saying.
What is some year recruitment? Today, system is fair.
People
everybody are applying and enjoying
the process. So, for example, Richard Kumado is a security consultant, and this is what he just tested me. Or say, best practice for aptitude tests dictates that when applicants complete the tests via a digital platform, results should be displayed immediately upon submission and completion of the test. In this regard, people complete, submit, and don't know what they've scored. So how do you disqualify people by telling them they failed the exam when they don't know their score?
You see, I mean, I respect the honorable man who tested you. The fact is that, see, it's a process, if there are issues, we can look at it. But what you say? Because see, you are going to send your master. Me we secondary school. I applied to join the British Army. I had it. I went through. They sent me forms to do medicals. Me koye was 37 military hospital. When I finished, I scanned them out. More for no since me konye ska minsu ade ento mamenko. I didn't pay anything. Online, I went to their website. You apply. Once you belong to the Commonwealth country, you can even apply to join the British Army. Sikana menya mpia apply ticket anko. Ana meka. Me no ka say mechiriba. He's with the US Army. He's a student. We in PhD. He's a student in he's a chemist. US Army. He didn't pay anything to join. So I'm saying that those issues we can look at it and address them. The process of application, the recruitment process, the payment. To me, it's President Mahama say on humanitarian basis. One year into me unqualified. I will support that.
He should. He should.
Did you
we
do that?
demand it.
Did you do that?
Did you do
They have no locals.
Go ahead.
They have no locals. Oh, system no ye. System no.
And it's not me. In fact, we demand. That we are demanding that you should fund the money.
But
hold on.
What I wanted to ask you is this: we campaign based on income. The Ghanaians made a decision. The decision comparing two political parties, and make a decision say MPP and yet Omunyade Mungongo Tenfi. They brought the NDC. Could MPP be the yardstick for the NDC?
And I'm telling you that we are doing better. See, President Mahama, see, I'm telling you that, see, the unemployment rate is heavy. Unemployment. Is it President Mahama breast 1 year and you been unemployment here? Maybe so.
Oh, now say numbers in the
board. And President Mahama is making the effort. Hold on. President Mahama is making the effort to make sure that he reduces the number of unemployment rate. What you say? You buy 25,000, over 25,000 people. You more recruitment into your friend saying community service, because ambulance. It be called ambulance service. It be called nurses. Yeah, 25,000. Go and check.
Where is evidence?
Over 25,000. Go and check.
From where?
Go and check. Over 25,000.
Those baby.
Go and check.
Police.
Yes.
So they have some in the police.
Yes.
Some in fire service.
Some in fire service.
Prisons and then
prison service, ambulance service, and the nurses. What you say? So President Mahama is making sure that the unemployment rate is reduced. In fact, even Oma will apply. 500,000 people. And you want na and one person call police and uncle they want to join the security service. It's because they don't want to be in home.
No, that is right. Most people are going.
Most because they are going because they don't want to be in home. And so now we have a president who has taken it upon himself to make sure that he reduces the unemployment rate. About 25,000 people call. See, President Mahama and make sure that or then you matter to acquaint. Yanko Bobby Sian fan be too hollow. Yanko Bobby Sian, Yan fan be too amna doko in the name of building a cathedral for God. It's going on. Is going on. The big push is going to do take employment. What you said? These are some of the things. 24-hour economy is coming to make sure, say, to make sure, say, all in the name to reduce the number of unemployment in this country, so that we have a president of doing Ghana for him. Or making sure, say, you bet, bring a tifino when you do mano. I quit your beba, or met me and you, my year. A juma What you say? Ya launch kwaso big push and so kwaso.
Okay.
So there are a lot of things going on to make sure say reduce unemployment. So that next say this time like middleman we see this 5,000 ya no kwano. This year where 2025 2026 dey this year so you be san fa bi. Next year be san fa bi. What you say? Mba na no ya mfa nkosie you be make it public. Ghana ni bia wo akwanya ebetumi apply.
We say Genesis and Nana Pierre Kubi or say NDC should be very serious when dealing with the grassroots. They can't take us for granted because if they really want the response for Eyeza very well in 2028, they should treat us with they should treat us very well, else they will shout a Yezu and there would not be any response.
It will be
the grassroots are also Ghanaians. Tell Dachehene and his people they should be very careful. Very, very careful. We Nana Yaotibu or say the public recruitment like the security service, it is usually competitive and open to all without limitation. So regardless of the slot available, it is still open to all and you should expect massive application. Yes, that one in Kolane Gufie for some time, so you have many people who apply and
apply.
Benjamin Coleman also kudos, Deputy CEO Shippers Authority or the Aba and or Pong. Ademu House, the MPP man should forget JDM. So the MPP man should forget JDM still has a good 3 years. By next year, Ghanaians will not even have time for the so-called MPP party.
That's it.
Obi.
Okay. Nipa 1 million, they apply cry. I don't have a problem with the application.
Yeah. You don't have the numbers.
I don't have a problem with the numbers.
On say me kasa we no say this well na bia bia nsem me
ya botela ya sumu afidi me na ne me ya sa no ka me no ne me ya sa no osum ne ho afidi nemu dachi wo ya ban onim so pay nipa 5,000 one example bi no my say bi application sisi say open nipa odwuma mu ha nipa be apply in their thousands that you be obi scar for that application unjo bi eska ni se nipa ni apply wi na nipa mienu na open na se wo fa nipa mienu out of the hundreds be apply na obi am kai unjo bi esika mmo bi epo
obi abetumi akoka o nipa na oba interview no on fa kam
aban ne da bi na se
oba interview no on fa kam
na oba interview no on fa kam
so medical so nipa na oba interview no on fa kam
because
obi akasa aban fa no on fa kam obi akasa aban fa no on fa kam
the letter application on copy
we your first submission o my say forms no 220
yes
obey you through internet
yes
obey you through
yes
and to was
unfortunately second in aban make me find am na 220 no je no so that is the baseline aban find this 220 ni man
now the
that is the baseline dia kan dey aban kwa be dey prove say says consumer me be am me to data 20 cedis e be out to data 50 cedis how do we even prove that in the first place ni e betumi approve e 220 e kai abo aban find this says kan mo hwe open nipa 5,000 adwuma I didn't see na nka say 5,000 na me pay for communication to abonten.
Wow, but would that stop the numbers?
Please. Let me make my point.
Would that even stop the numbers?
Let me make my point. No. That's my meaning.
Yes,
I get where you are coming from.
I won't stop the numbers. I won't stop the numbers.
I get where you are coming from.
Let me make my point.
But if you are picking for 5,000,
let me make my point.
Now the talk on this who for 5,000.
Let's stop the numbers.
Are you going to limit yourself to that?
Actually, let me make my point. When I make my point, all these questions will be answered. Fatwa Bontin says security recruitment this year 5,000 I may pay. It's 5,000. No, the application processes are free. I am not charging anybody for the application process. Yeah, nipa 5,000 they be qualified. No, those are the people I am going to take the application money from. All my examples so apply to British Army. No, also apply free of charge. He didn't pay a penny, so he went through all the process. Ticket is scanned away because no of our family anything uncle. Obo otua skabi British Army for mo jeni skabi British government or charging is kebi. So MPP on now see no ni ye enti ne ya ban fu yen kwot na fie. They the two nations say no aba. O kwa de o ye west. That's 111 million Ghana cedis and over. And ya Jeffrey Sam bebu yinsem. Eye krono, eye tutubotom, eye pobo and a buy no what bomb bebu no pay you on some madjuma.
As a forms no
wo and I make sure say won him say a 5,000 for na wo pay you minimum for 5,000 I may pay. Into application process in free. Send a British Army no apply no. Na application process is in free. I want to ya dama no. I was say sana or mine no yeah no be a player on to actually until 5,000 no be qualify no. Ebo mo na mo qualify. Mo de cap 20 na mo tia mo tutu ankobi kasa
that this
ano pay ankobi kasa
this reason you know
Obama
one is opposition as mo
you see this is a president who campaigned on reset nature said nia na ye wa bamu ye ni eye fun tio nia koso ani na no mo se ye wa bamu ye fun ntie mo kwan no mo be di Ghana so mo ba o me papa asin
na me bisa say
oba ye
mo wa ben mu no na o mo ka say enye
papa na Ghana
so tie na adwini we ya wo ti na e wo ho ana
o se kom de wa ma odwin o
mentie e no se ono ba ba de ni ye
kom de wa odwin pa o
mentie e na Ghana for su tie di akotena fie e no ma be tena fie be betena fie a ebo nyana na me ye na o se ye fun no afi de rutwam o ye kura se nyana na me ye no inti no man Ghana no koya na obai and na de nyama MPP aban na ntina ho no wan to aso nye ne oye no
yes the mumu ye in the past no na man ye hu this number of people
point
funny pa
come find the point
ba kaiwe
and guess what anka ye nya nipa
that no no se ono okasa na o se wonte obeti ani se nipa ne ko police so se amfa nipa. You see double speaking, you see the double standards of the NDC.
Yes, one
tie and it's amfa nipa na amfa nipa. So which is which?
Which is which? Okomo constituency executives.
Eye no se nrechi. Eye NDC national chairman. Ese do nketia. O se Ghana fo nyina ye farm security adwuma mu a. Enfo na be yakonfo. Enfo na be tutubotomfo. Enfo na be ebebo apu. Enfo na be kum nipa. Who will be the criminals for the security agencies to arrest? It's for the security agencies to get work to do. You have move 5,000.
Okay,
that's
I don't maintain.
But one man can
maintain.
One manaka.
Yes.
Oh, see, as more okay. Papa me out.
That's it. Again.
Wait.
Your kind say.
Are you by chance saying?
Yes.
Are you by chance saying?
Yes.
Say. The Awokan, you know, that was what
the chairman is telling Ghanaian youth. Or say, or mind you bet me for 5,000. Say ye nyina 500,000 more apply. For mu nyina police for the Juma Ben no be. And I say,
but you don't specifically say but the Awokan first. No, but say which say. I was saying some before you say Juma no.
See me. Or say 500,000 ye for mu nyina. Police for no adwuma ben no mo be police for no adwuma ne sen ochi akonfo ochi awudifo ochi tubotomfo ochi epobofo ochi ne pay di boni enye police adwuma no yes nye police adwuma no how do they protect life and property from criminals nye police adwuma no into 500,000 for mu nyina police adwuma ben no mo be by simple logic you
only infer.
I am not making an inference. I am making a logical conclusion. Me see by simple logic your person ochero say yam for wa kobokro yam for wa kobopu yam for wa kodie yam for wa kokoye crime na police wa form munya djuma that is what the national chairman of the NDC is telling the Ghanaian youth say Ghana ni babu no kona kobokro no that's last one answer me the man no be see
1 minute me tell my so
asemu edika na wo say yeka ebra bet na he NDC aban na akọ recruitment and akofa bo baba. You see, a logical reasoning, you will be a friend of fallacy of ad hominem attacks. Ad hominem attacks before my can I say attack the messenger and leave the message. Or shall I say for the first 10-15 days, he made Reverend Tim Fojo the subject matter of the discussion. Reverend Tim Fojo is not the subject matter of discussion.
But the topic we are
Reverend Tim Fojo
topic now the same one is topic now the same one is
please
made by Tim Fojo.
Let me make my point.
Tim Fojo.
Let me make my point. In Tim Fojo on far Ghana bebu bia police no here. in team for you or
Awesome now, yes.
Because
that's why we are discussing
constituents who have been affected by this scheme of a Ponzi that this government has imposed on us. Until he owes his constituents and the Ghanaian.
So I say because you see, they just want to make themselves popular. I mean, this thing.
Into Betsna, now what his personality. Now, I saw Penny Mahama crowd, their channel, so chini too much. You're not referring to the man. The man is only speaking as a responsible lawmaker. He's only speaking as a leader of a constituency whose constituents have been affected by this needless government stealing. And therefore, Minya, Mr. Chisain, some of our friends for John. It's most unfortunate, it's most unfair. And again, Tifodot is not here to send our
That's it. You see, I've said, say, if there's anybody at all, I'll be raising the issue about this recruitment process. And yet, MPP.
That is Ghana for. How we know Ghanaians?
What do you say? And yet, MPP.
Ghana for.
Because then assassin. Then the first row abated by Yahabe.
Reset and then the reverse. And no assassin.
That's it. Then the first row abated by and the MPP for now.
Reverse and abated by the
Mabuna. Papa ti here or theatre man who team free. Nina ne say or person ombra bem. Nina ne say abem and or person a come de no. Nti say one can bibi amfa nada mebruna. On sant me nya kwanya mab abem bi. Ni theatre wan. Nti asema nya sempo. Na e dey afaya asem. Since when? And as a year employment, we are recruitment. Oh, what do you fancy saying? What rank as a better time is also my fancy. What rank as a better time is also my fancy. Now, so I'm saying, on to your babu, or your babu now, Tiemia, Tiemia Spampa. Papa say nyina so dada o dada na so nya akoto abama na wie bia pe na yasan koyanchi President Mahama is resetting Ghana,
reversing Ghana,
and part of the resetting and enne we babunu a utumi nya chance a year application nya chance say kwakwaje. In fact, if you are even doing it online what you say na enne na me adom minister about to charge 5,000 you able to me afa utiemia ma wakoma ahyehe
the money to them
ma wakoma ahyehe that is we are 2025 2026 2026 2027 so beba then so another one beba
because minister ABA say movie out of the IMF conditionality.
That's great
expanding the kakra from that 5,000
great
ombet me expanding and pick more than
yes.
that 5,000
yes why nya kwanya so a ma wakoma ya they were national apprenticeship program ho adwumawura national apprenticeship program to pick 100,000 back by 340 million Ghana cedis every budget ya wadwumawura enso wo ho you see na we are farmer service center we are doing for 70 districts across the country nyina with aban ukwa chapter 2 of our manifesto that let's see we programs and policies to make sure say benya adwuma e dey Ghana ni Ghana babunu say na be ya unemployment rate a yenuanu di jae eso beti and do ya babunu na wutie mi a amfa wadwen emma papa ya wo ka say san say o say boate de wutie na de obeka ni wo position na de o so wo ye no anya say ya utumi mabem ediment ye mo bia antie no yamfa ya ni ya wre enhye president Mahama then the policies and programs are already banned 24-hour economy me no ka say all the districts we are building 24-hour economy markets in all the districts and municipalities wow ninyina is the name say women bank and also nam kwaso a eba ninyina is to make sure say president Mahama obey unemployment ninyina oban to me ninyina private sectors and also the system will open up for the private sectors and also to me employ be now your numbers do say the next recruitment.
Okay but I say quickly Ebusham I mean fan to enim onim say people so high in relation to wire ECG cables bia no ɔkyerɛ quickly cables no bafom as we speak ECG for led by engineer Nyameke Semino Wokase Omu Tuanamo alcohol as we speak to go and rectify the issues as quick as
because minimum so nimse ho de me
yes
me for wa kɔhwɛ sampanyi ampa so ɔmo kɔ hɔ ampa ɔmo ano kɛkɛ no ɔmo de ka
ɔmo se ɔmo kɔ hɔ sisi
me duru me me fi abedu hɔ de na ɔso ɔmo duru hɔ aha me me fi abedu na ɔso ɔmo duru because we hunti me kɔ akɔfa hɔ dachi sɛ hɔ na me fa
memre no ɛkɔ mame ɛmfa seda no ɛmfama obi ɛna afei Stephen Saibo nso in fact material say they have gone there as a ɔmo akɔ hɔ to ascertain the issue and that abem say ɔmo so ɔmo no ɔmo ka say adekitwe bi ba ɔmo kɔ hwɛ no ɔmo say no we adekese ntia ɔsɛ mo de accoutrements ahodoɔ ɛkɔ hɔ no mo to rectify but obi
it's almost so much say they don't have a monetary and evaluation unit. Some of these reports they pick it up. I also been a frame mom ka so mo akɔhwɛ no mo kɔ na de kase nti ɔmo sank back. What kind of inefficient organizations are we
ECG
it's young now it's okay
me bacho na se no so enko enfama Prince Henry Ankra deputy CEO in charge of operations was Shippers Authority ono so ebe kan homa ye de adwumadie no ebre wo asra ni bi enko enfama Derek Asare sa enso so na ebi enko enfama Mary Edutwumwa de Lali edem na afi so sofo menim say quickly Magdan Aviation Limited response to onim say review ni no Magdan Aviation so actual letter tenten de aba nyame adom a on Monday we will come and review those letters na afi yetumi ye huno na afi yahwe de eko there are so many issues fache me say o messages na yantumi ankan ne nyina those who sent the message any ade yantumi anka ne nyina mfa ma wo me adawma ya na wo de a che na afi David me
we nyame kan ho enya be nya bia
say uko Adenta constituency communication officer.
Thank you.
No, Ubewini. Obewini. Now, in fact, but Adenta on me only Obewini. Hey, no, so you say NDC in as about to amateur. But Obidio baby.
The position opposition. The position na faction opposition.
DJ Mix Brana fe yenko. Ntebusuan ye dey si Derek mo hwe na mo fa stream nsi emfa mame ye dey si wo ha Nyankopon eye adom a Monday same time ye no ba betrance na afi ye tumi edi nkomo ma me fa ncha kese enko emfama me amenu ba chuchu I know you'll be doing the listening. Thanks so much for doing the listening, Chuchu. God bless you. Sanso and amo amonya daje na mutie nyina from Ademu, from Akaspa, from Genesis, Benjamin Coleman, your friends Bismarck Achrefi, Priscilla Osei, Genesis, Yautibu, Charlie Munyina, thanks so